So we got like really good seats, like right in the middle of the theater. And we watched the Barbie movie. And when it was first announced, I was pretty excited about it because like we were watching a lot of like Brad's cartoons and stuff on Netflix, and that got us thinking about buying like a Brad's doll or like some of these other, figurines. It's kind of like when you watch anime and you really like an anime, so you want to buy like an action figure or like, whatever they're called. And so I thought some of the Brad's cartoons were kind of funny. Stuff like that. So like when we went to the store a few times, we looked at some of the dolls. And, I remember looking at the Barbie dolls and being really disappointed at how they looked. They were really cheap. A lot of them didn't look very cool. They looked very generic. So when the Barbie movie was announced, I was kind of excited about it, to see it. But lately, like, they were really hyping it up and stuff, and I kind of lost interest in it. But my wife wanted to go, apparently the day of release, early in the morning. So we went and saw it. And honestly, it was a really good movie. I liked it. Last night we actually saw Starship Troopers, like at like 1 in the morning, on Netflix or whatever. Starship Troopers. And she's really cool to watch movies with because like I didn't realize it, but when Starship Troopers first came out, I thought it was like a serious sci-fi movie, but it's actually very satirical. And they kind of make a joke out of like military propaganda and American, stuff. So it's kind of funny to rewatch Starship Troopers and like see it as like satire, mocking like military stuff, military operations, like an aggression towards other countries. But anyway, we saw the Barbie movie, and honestly, I'm already starting to forget a lot about the Barbie movie. But I actually thought it was pretty good in a lot of ways. Again, usually when I watch movies with my wife, she's actually very capable of like seeing the deeper meanings in movies and not taking it at face value. And there's actually quite a bit of depth in the Barbie movie, kind of like Starship Troopers. Like they kind of make a joke out of like the patriarchy and stuff like that, and how Ken is like taking a back seat to the Barbie dolls. And so it's pretty interesting how like a lot of times when I used to think about Barbie dolls, it's like this really tall, skinny blonde woman, young, youthful, can do anything. And when you think about America especially, most people are not tall, skinny, blonde, white women. There's a lot of quote minorities, a lot of different races, a lot of different obese people. And I always saw Barbie as like this thing that a select few, rich, white, privileged white women can look up to. But they have black Barbies, they have black Kens, they have Asian Barbie, Mexican Barbie, all these different ethnicities and stuff, and diversity and stuff in the Barbie dolls. And honestly, Barbie dolls are extremely cheap, like $10-$20, and there's a lot of different brands out there that are much more expensive, a lot more extravagant. And honestly, I looked at a lot of dolls, and I'm just not impressed by them. But anyway, the Barbie movie, it's kind of funny. Like the Barbie movie starts off as like this very stereotypical, perfect, amazing life that Barbie is living. But like the humans that play with the dolls, you know, they end up being disappointed with life, stressed out, unhappy, and all this stuff. And Barbie is seen as like this privileged, you know, consumer product. That, you know, yeah, a lot of people can't live up to, or they don't find relatable. But they kind of talk about that in the movie quite a bit. And, you know how there's like male dominance in the real world, the patriarchy. But by the end of the movie, you actually look forward to seeing Barbie's world, you know, come back together as like a female-dominated world that's really happy, instead of like a male-dominated world where like men just walk all over the women and stuff. So it's a really interesting movie. I honestly really liked it. There was a tiny bit of confusion for me where like they turned all of the Kens against each other so that the Barbies could take over. But besides that, it was actually really good. I would probably give it like an 8.5 out of 10. An 8.5. It was much better than the Super Mario movie that I saw like a month or two ago. It was much better than that, to be honest with you guys. And I think since like I'm married and in a serious relationship, I found the Barbie movie a lot more relatable. And like I said, my wife opens my eyes to a lot of different ways of seeing movies and understanding the deeper depths of it. And yeah, I found the Barbie movie like really interesting, especially like if you're, you know, raising kids or have a daughter. Definitely, it's an even more interesting movie. So, you know, yeah, I can see how a lot of people would be like, ew, a Barbie movie. Ew, a Barbie movie. You know, like, if you're a single guy all by themselves, you probably want to see that movie about the nuke or whatever. But I'm telling you, the Barbie movie, oh my god, the Barbie movie was actually really good. And like I said, my wife and stuff, we got into like designer clothes, designer luxury purses, fashion. So there's a lot of things that like I can really appreciate these days more and more and more. That, you know, help me see Barbie and that kind of thing more relatable. So the Barbie movie is actually really relatable to me. Thanks to like having a wife and, you know, stuff like that. And yeah, so I really liked the Barbie movie. I thought it was really good, really good, really good, really good, really good. Is it the best movie of all time? Of course not. I don't even know what that would be. But I really liked it. I thought it was good. And it's very modern. You know, it's very modern. The characters are not very stereotypical. Honestly, you can tell it's a very modern movie in a lot of regards based on like their character choices. But it works really well. It works really well, surprisingly. Like, you would probably look at Ken and Barbie and ask yourself, are like these the best people to play these roles? And, you know, the other Kens and the other Barbies, you're kind of like, are these the best people to play these roles? Like, shouldn't these people, you know, be a little bit more, I don't know how to say it, but like, no, it actually works really well. It works really well. And it's a really nice modern movie, honestly. I definitely recommend you guys check it out. But I'm still pretty disappointed in most Barbie dolls. I don't think they're, you know, like, I don't know. I don't think they're, you know, they're interesting enough, you know. Maybe if they slather on more makeup, dye their hair more often, more, out of this world clothing, like some of the other dolls. Instead of like a nurse Barbie, teacher Barbie, all that stuff. If they had something more interesting. But anyway, I'll see you guys later.